Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and this is Train Fever episode number 5, and we're just following my first train in this game as it heads down into Teignmouth, and as we can see here, carrying a full... oh, hang on, it was full a second ago. It's lost 2 people. Not quite sure how it does that. Passengers do tend to sort of get off both on road and rail midstream. Anyway, heading to Teignmouth, it's full, so I'm going to need to add more wagons to this, which is what I'll do in a second. But just sort of bring you up to speed, we're 3 years on from where we left off in the last episode, and one of the things I did obviously was build this railway. I'll just pause it for a second while we just go back and explore the map. The other thing I did is sort out the mess, the inadequate cargo goods setup I had in the earlier episodes, because I didn't understand what the heck was going on. But a little bit more research, watching some Let's Plays from other folk, and I finally get a clue as to what it's doing. The trick is, and I've lost my route, it's here somewhere, there it is that your factories that produce goods, like this oil refinery here, will only produce goods, and as you can see this is improved quite a lot from where we saw it at the beginning of the last episode, where it was down in low single figures. It only produces goods if you're sending goods out to towns. So this little cargo station here, whatever you call it, we're sending out goods now here to 2 towns, Gisborough and our new route out here to Banbury. Because we're sending out lots of goods, it needs more produced, and because it needs more produced, it needs more oil. So the oil well produces more. It only produces stuff that it needs to produce. It only sort of supply has to meet a demand. So there's no demand. If you're not sending out goods, you're not going to get any supply. So once I understood that, I'm starting to make sort of sense of my goods routes, and we hopefully will see some improvement on that in this little episode. But as you can see, we've moved on a couple of years. I just tidied up a few things, but as you can see, we're making a nice set of profit. I mean, it's not huge. I mean, there are people who play this game to make huge sums of money and just sort of... I don't know honestly how people actually play the game, but I'm just having fun with it. That's all I'm doing here, and hopefully you are too, watching me sometimes get it right and quite often get it a little bit wrong. Now, anyway, one thing I did learn, actually let's go back to Teignmouth, because we're going to be going there in a second anyway to sort that train out. We don't mean that close up. One thing I did learn, just by clicking around and trying to work out what was going on, is that on the town info sheet it gives you actually more and useful information. I don't quite understand this, because one of the really frustrating things about this game, like unfortunately quite a few games these days, they don't come with manuals. I remember the days back when I were a lad, back when I were young, back in the day. Sorry for phony northern accent, very very silly of me. You actually got proper printed manuals which told you how it worked, what the graphs meant, what the numbers implied, that sort of thing. These days you either work it out for yourself, or you've got a great user community, which this game does have, to be fair. Which does provide all the information you usually need to make sense of the game. But I personally think it's just very lazy. You know, I'm going to go. If I'm not careful, I'm going to go off on a rant here, which you don't really want, do you, from me? Anyway, this screen here, what I think is telling me is these little plus signs. On one of the towns here, at least, there's a minus somewhere on here. I saw plus or minus, increasing or decreasing. Maybe the population is going up, the leisure facilities are going up, that's all good. I'm not quite sure what this means here, the cargo supply, because I've just had a quick check before I turn the video recorder on. They're all sort of maxed out, they're supplying what is actually needed, if I understand that correctly, which is kind of what that prompt says there. But that's all nice, and you also get charts, so you can see what bits of your town are increasing. Now, quite how you influence that, I really have no idea. Perhaps if I watched even more YouTube videos and did more sort of googling and searching on Steam and the train through the site, I might actually learn, but can I be bothered? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm just having fun with it. Anyway, back to this train, back to the game. What I want to do, once he's got rid of his passengers, I want to send him into the depot there, so I can add a couple more carriages to him. The trouble is, if you send him straight to a depot, he loses all his passengers, so I want to make money out of this current trip. And they're gone. Right, now before he picks up everyone else, let's send him off into the depot. We can go a bit faster than that. Thank you. Blowing the whistle. Okay, we don't need all these screens open, do we? Anyway, so we'll sort him out, and then we'll get on to what I plan to do in this particular episode, and hopefully it'll work. Right, there he goes. And the door's shut. Okay, so if we go in here, what I want to do is that's the only passage. We're still really early stages of the game, 1868. Now you do get all this information about the trains here. Again, I'm not a train boffin. I'm not a mathematical engineering or transport expert, so I have no idea what half these figures really mean. I'm kind of sad and ignorant in that sense. So we've got tractive effort and power, and hopefully that should build in, I suppose, to how much of these things, the weight of these things, it can carry. I don't know. So if it's carrying, tractive effort is 20 kilonewtons, I think is what that stands for. And these things weigh 5 tons. I don't know. I'm really, if anyone knows and can tell me, please do leave a message in the comments. I'd love to know how to make sense of these numbers and improve the performance of my trains. Anyway, let's just. I want to get back there. So if I click things, the correct things. So we'll add another 2 on there. Oh, they're different. Why they're just got different wagons on there? Oh, they are passengers as well. The man's an idiot. I am. Oh dear me. Right, we don't want you, and we don't want you because you're the old. Right, we'll have the right, got it. Right, move you up. Right, so we're adding 2 of the Bavarian passenger cars. Right, I don't want those. Okay, right, so set him back on the Teignmouth-Gisborough line and pause the game, and out he comes. So how many passengers have we got here now? 14. He's still under, so he's still sort of got more room than he has passengers, but we'll cope with that. Anyway, while he gets on with that, what I want to do, I think, is add in another train route and sort of avoid using that silly little bridge. We've got quite a few. If I get there is 36 trying to go on these little stage coaches. Looks like they're not stage coaches, they're little steam wagons, all the way over there. It's an awful long way to go by road, and I don't see any pubs en route either, or little hotels or motels or B&Bs to stay at. So that must be a very tiring journey. We really would want a nice fast train service, wouldn't we? Yes. Okay, so where the heck shall we place it? Now, I don't think it needs to be sort of close up to the city itself, as long as it's got a road connection and we can get people into the sort of town centre from there. If I just put my land use up, so yeah, all this green stuff, I'm right, yeah, all this green stuff is residential. So I suppose as long as it's reasonably close here, we're fine. I had initially thought I could lay out some road here to reserve some space for the station. I'm not sure if that will work. So where is there's not a great deal more here. There's some industry that we could make use of here, perhaps. So we might have goods going in here, but really everything on this map. Oh, okay, if I go far enough out. Oh, Bradley Stoke. Sorry, and Hewtown. I'm not sure if is Hewtown a real place. I know Bradley Stoke is. Hendon, that's where the police college is. Sorry, stop it, Adrian. Focus. So where can we put this track? If we put it here, we could go... Yeah, if we put it here, we're going to have faffing around with the hill and stuff here. It's hilly here a bit, as you can see. We've got cuts here. Right, that's what we'll do. Let's get ourselves a train station. So what we'll do, we'll have the game in pause here, so it doesn't, the game doesn't build stuff I don't want it to build and get in my way. So can we put it in there somewhere? So first off, let's demolish my silly little roads. What would a station look like in there? Is this a station? It is. So passenger station, and we will have 2 or 3. We'll have 2. We'll go medium length. It kind of fits, but it's a bit awkward. I think if we get rid of that bit of road there, that might help. Which actually takes me back to something. I was being silly in the last episode in trying to get my trains, my tracks, over a bit of road and proving awkward. Whereas it would have been probably simpler and less costly if I deleted that bit of road and just laid the tracks and put the road over, round or under it. But you learn these things, don't you? Okay, so where's my station going to go? It could go there. What if we move it out? If we move it actually out here, that works a bit better, I think, doesn't it? It's going to be still cutting into the hills, but I'm not going to worry about that. Right, that's it, placed. Okay, let's get a bit of road in there. So it's connected up. That will do. And actually, if we join that with that, so we've got a nice sort of loop around. So so traffic can go in and around and about. And sorry, I'm just like tied it and linked up. So we'll have traffic. If it's going out, it's going that way. Oh, this is getting quite expensive. Mind you, I've got nearly 2 million. And I've very low loan figure. That's cutting into the road a bit, isn't it? Okay, now what I was talking about earlier. Can I get rid of that bit of road? Yes. So it's not quite obvious what a mess I'm making of it. Okay. The road will that's what it will do. Okay, so what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to get across the river at some point. Well, let's just mosey along. Oh, you don't want a thundering great bridge there, do you? See, that's kind of cheap, isn't it? Let's try that. It does say it's going down though, which is what those little arrows mean on the end of the... And again, it's still going down. I don't really... Oh, keep it sort of flat if we can so they can get their best speed. So if we do that... It's going to have trouble crossing the road at that angle. I do need a bridge in here somewhere. I don't want a particularly awful, pointlessly long bridge like that one in here. So, that's just going to be a mess of things, isn't it? What we'll do, can we take out a bit of this road? Let's do that. I'm going to put the road back in and we're done. Yes, it's not bad actually. not too expensive, and it's keeping up a reasonably good speed. 75, which in this early days of Steam is fine. Well, that's cool, I like that. Okay, let's put the road back in, because if I don't, I will forget it. Shall we actually put in a faster bit of road? No. Can I take that up? Oops, let's get that in. It needs more space, so I need to get rid of a bit more of that. But we don't have to get more. I could, because there's a little bus there. I don't want to interrupt his journey if I can help it. We're using that there. Can I build my road? Press my M key. Not enough space. How very dare you? Can I just build a little bit of a bridge? Oh, please let me build a bridge. Nice game. It's not playing more than... Sometimes this game can be a little... What if I go under? Can I go under, do you think? I can! Right. That's a little bit expensive, but I'll take it. My first tunnel! I'm kind of proud. And it's not too stupid a rail bridge either. Okay, excellent. Let's get back onto my train. Track lane thing. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, that is... Why are you going so slow now? I don't understand. You're going quite fast there. There really is no need to go... So I'll keep it flat. It's obviously cut... Yeah, it's that hill over there. Perhaps I've come across... No, stop double thinking. And... Right, let's get this back. It is very slow. So if I go straight out there... I'm cutting into the hill a bit, but I don't care. We want to go fast if we can, because this is going to be a superlative travel experience for my passengers here. See how it starts off being quite cheap, building up like that as opposed to flat. It's nearly half the price, but it does mean getting these stupid little bridges. Ow, that is expensive. $500,000. Mind you, if I have a bridge, it gets me over those roads, doesn't it? Let's try... What's it? If I cancel that, how about going from the other side? Yeah, because this is fun as well. It's obviously slowing down a lot going into the station. There we are. That will do nicely, I think, if I hit the green button. You see, we're getting... What if I were... No, that's not... That's madness. You see, its preferred, its default route is one huge long bridge across there, costing 3.5 million, which is 2 million at least more than I've actually got. So I don't think we will take that option. Thank you very much. I see, that's a much more sensible price. And it's flat. Okay, so you're going down a bit, but we'll take that. bit up and down. That's the one thing with doing it in these little chunks. It says it's flat there. Oh, 162. That's not bad actually. The things will that line up? What do you mean collision? Oh, that's on the road there, isn't it? I'm happy with that. I think it's an ugly cut into the hillside. It's a nice even speed and basically flat. So, well, it's not too bad. 328. I could possibly make it a little bit cheaper by avoiding all these cuts and embankments, but no, job done. Right, it's a bit slow, obviously going into Teignmouth because it's actually it's a nasty dip. I obviously wasn't paying enough attention to the geography there. Okay, we've got our new station in there. Where's our depot? Our depot's there, so we could. Let's create that line. A new line from Teignmouth all the way out here to Fakenham, and I'll also put in a new bus route. I want to get a where will the bus depot be? Actually, I'd like it to be closer to the station, but people don't mind walking actually in this game. They're quite happy to do that. So if we put it, which way's the there's the main bus depot, so if it's coming up this way, yeah, let's put it there, shall we? And they can walk up a nice scenic, hopefully, walk up to the train station. Yeah, so one new little bus route. I do need that there. We'll create a new line from there to there. Shall we stop there as well on the way back? Why not? It'll be a nice simple sweet 2-stop, 3-stop route. Bus station, train station, and this place here, West Street. Is there a reason for it being there? Land use? Not really, it's just another area of residences. Okay, right, so let's get these lines named. So this is going to be my Teignmouth Fakenham, and I can't spell Fakenham Rail 1, we'll call that one. Okay, and this will be my Fakenham, just using the same nomenclature, he gets the word right I think, that I used in Teignmouth, the Fakenham bus rail route. Okay, let's add some vehicles. Let's go over here. Let's get a oh, it's a long way. Right, let's get a train. Can you not? I've done this before. You can't add when you've got the line thing up, which is very annoying. Right, we'll buy another one of those. Thank you, and we will take, again, I think 4 of those. Okay, and we'll set you to Teignmouth Fakenham. We'll let you go. And we'll get the Fakenham bus rail route working. Now what I'll do actually, because I don't want to have this old bus route carrying on for too much longer, so we'll take some of these buses, that's one for example, and reassign them to the Fakenham. Oh, I didn't actually save the name, did I? That's an idiot. That's it there, isn't it? Do I need to get the line thing up again? I think I do. let's see if I can. Bus rail. Save that this time. Tamworth Fakenham was, yeah. That's right, yes. So this, we can set that going again now. So we can set you to, oh, he's on the right route. Good, turn round, good man. And we'll also take you, I think, onto that route. Now I don't know if we need many on that route. The reason I'm saying that is because the same route I've got in Tamworth, serving the town centre with the bus, with the train station, isn't very profitable at all. So I imagine most people are walking, so maybe I don't actually need those, but we'll see how that goes on. Okay, right, I think that's where we might leave it for this little episode. Short and sweet. Learnt some new things about these towns. Leisure centres growing there. Where's my new train? Let's get there he is. Let's get him. Let's leave with sight of that. Oh, I'm probably going to have to put signals in here, aren't I? Well, actually I might not. I'll look at that because no, they're going in on two different lines, aren't they? Yeah, so that's totally fine. I'm going at some point though to have to deal with signals. That's going to be fun. So, right, we can go faster than that, can't you? Excellent job. Right, so while he skates across the gorgeous plains of whatever country this is, carrying no passengers whatsoever, we will leave this here for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Ajaxpost, and this is my Train Fever Let's Play. And if you've anything to say, like answering any of the bizarre questions that I've posed myself and failed to answer, please do leave a comment beneath the video. You know how the thing works. Give us a like. We always like to have a like if you've enjoyed this experience. And of course, if you want to see more, well, just want to know when more are produced. These are roughly on a weekly basis, these little videos. Please do subscribe. But from me, for now, bye bye.